David Wygant, 10-minute daily reality check. Daily means that there's a reality check every day. If I could, I would do 10-minute daily reality checks a day. Eventually, that's what I want to do. 10 of these a day.
That's a lot.
That's a lot, right?
That's a lot.
I know.
That's 100 minutes a day.
That's 100 minutes a day. That's my goal. 10-minute daily reality checks a day. Then I could say, hey, David Wygant here, 10-minute daily reality checks a day. Reality check number 1. Do you know what I'm obsessed with now, Mia?
What are you obsessed with now?
That app, Talking Pets.
Oh.
Yeah, if you check
that app.
Yes, if you check my Instagram, David Wygant Style, check my Instagram and you'll see one of the world's angriest golden retrievers you've ever seen in your entire life. I came home the other day and my dog actually told me that. But I'm not going to tell you what the golden retriever said. You need to go to David Wygant Style on Instagram to see what this golden retriever had the nerve saying to me. So I have an idea. So all you people in Los Angeles right now, including the Weinsteinettes, you need to listen up and you need to get me on a pitch meeting. I'm going to tell you why. I've got an idea.
Tell us.
Okay? I want to be Judge Wapner. Remember Judge Wapner?
I do.
Okay? So I want to be Judge Wygant. Now, I'll wear the robe. I'll wear nothing underneath because that's how I believe robes should be. And especially the show idea that I have, there really should be nothing underneath. Anyway, I want to do the People's Divorce Court. I think there would be nothing more interesting, nothing funnier, nothing more powerful. Because think about it. You have two people who used to fuck each other. Now they're trying to fuck each other. I mean, it's a definitely reverse thing. I don't understand that. So here are two people, when they first met, they were really into each other, right? They were hot for one another. They ignored all warning signs. The United Nations came, planted all the signs out there. They didn't hear it. Then they just played out their stories and their fantasies and everything else. Then they got married. Then they had children. Then they realized they couldn't stand one another. And then they would start with the boo-hoo going, I can't believe we're not getting along anymore. We might have to get the big D. When I was growing up, my grandmother, Grandma Frankie was the first woman that had a Brazilian. True story. For those of you that have trouble hearing things like this, you might need to pause this. For the rest of you, this is going to fucking make your day. So Grandma Frankie used to shave her pussy all the time. Now, it was the scariest thing. Don't forget, I grew up in the 70s where full bush was in. You know, it was like literally like going through the Shining maze. You know, the maze in The Shining, right? So I remember walking in my grandmother's room one day. I didn't know she was in there. I was going to get something in her room, and I saw her standing there naked. And she was full Brazilian.
Wow.
And my mother used to tell me that Grandma Frankie used to do that because it kept her cooler in the summertime. Now, I've been trimming up my pubic hair my entire life because it adds an extra inch. I didn't know it keeps me cooler. Did you know that's why men trim up their pubic hair?
They trim their pubic hair to stay cooler?
No, we trim our pubic hair because it makes it look like our penis is an inch bigger.
I did not know that.
Think about it. When you have a full afro down there and the penis is standing straight out, it looks like, you know, a 70s basketball player. You ever see Welcome Back, Kotter?
Yeah.
Boom Boom Washington. Okay? That's what the penis looks like, Boom Boom Washington. So, anyway.
Well, do you know why women get Brazilian?
Yes, because it feels better.
Okay, fair enough.
Is there anything else?
I mean, it depends on preference, right?
It feels much better. It feels much better to go down on a Brazilian than to go down on the Brazilian forest. I don't really like to go down on a rainforest. I like to be in a rainforest. I like the moisture of a rainforest. I don't really want to go down on a rainforest. So, when couples first get together, they're very into one another. They'll go down on each other's rainforest. They'll go down on each other's Boom Boom Washingtons. They'll listen to their stories. They'll be really attentive to one another, and it's absolutely beautiful. Then the relationship tends to go in the other direction. One person stops listening. The true person comes out. You see their weird behaviors that you really should have noticed in the first place, and then you get divorced. And it's amazing. So you were once fucking each other. Now you need to go to fucking divorce court. Now, divorce court is just about the ugliest place in the entire world. Nobody should go to divorce court. The only reason why you go to divorce court is because one party chooses to spin a tale of Disney, but the wrong Disney. So there's Aesop's Fables and then there's Disney. You fall in love with the Disney story and then you literally end the marriage on Aesop's Fables. It becomes this whole other story. So I decided that I think my next venture will be a TV show, and I'm going to be Judge Wapner on the People's Divorce Court. What do you think of that?
So, I love the idea of not wearing any clothing under the robe. I think that's quintessentially you. But I'm just wondering, in order to be Judge Wapner, don't you actually have to be a judge?
No, I found online, I was Googling how to be a judge, and there's a course I can take. There's a judge course. It's in between being the shaman and being a healer and becoming a gynecologist. So I chose to be, because you could do everything in a weekend nowadays.
Oh.
Yeah, so I think it's some university online, University of Phoenix. I think you can become a judge in 72 hours.
Really?
Yeah.
That's kind of like becoming a minister or right?
Well, this is where the show is going to get really funny. So I'm going to be the minister in the beginning of the show.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to marry these fucking people.
Uh-huh.
And then when they come to me, I'm going to be the divorce court judge too.
That's brilliant.
And then they can see if they can blame it on me, because everybody always has to blame the marriage on somebody, right?
That's...
I didn't want to marry him, Minister David. Well, now I'm Judge Wygant to you now. I didn't want to marry them. You made me say I do. So I thought that would be just an entertaining way, because I find, because I've spent some time in divorce court, I found it really a very interesting place, especially when someone raises their hand. I do solemnly swear to tell the total truth and nothing but the truth, so help me God. And I'm thinking, God really needs to fucking help you, because what's about to come out of your mouth is not the sole truth and nothing but the truth. It's all but your truth. It's really the but truth. It's the truth from your ass, not from your mouth. So I'm thinking, what do you think? What do you think of that idea?
I think it's hysterical. I'm just wondering, so if somebody is questioning your credentials, I guess I'm kind of hung up here on the whole credentialing process, but because I've spent some time in the judicial system myself, and so if somebody wanted to sue you, would they come into your court, and how would that work?
I'm the judge. They can't sue me.
Oh.
I have the final say in the divorce. Wow. Listen, what better person than a dating coach? I mean, I had no credentials to be a dating coach, and I became one. 20 years ago, I woke up one morning on the right side of the bed, not the left side of the bed. I looked and I said to myself, I think I'm just going to be a dating coach. So I became that dating coach. I could have easily become Judge Wapner at the time too. Because I find in today's modern society, people just become whatever they think they want to become. How many people do you walk around, especially when you go to Cafe Gratitude in Venice, and you look at them and you say, what do you want to do? Well, I want to be a life coach. How old are you? 24. What fucking life have you lived? What are you going to teach me how to do? Legos, building blocks, SATs, and how to get drunk after college. What life coach can be 24? Yet I've met life coaches that are 24. Why can't I be a judge?
David, I think, you just fucking hang around in bubbles.
You think?
Yeah, I mean, look at you. You're just sitting here in a fucking bubble.
What am I going to do about this bubble I live in?
Well, I think first you have to stop rocking it and actually want to get out of it.
So do you think I am in a virtual rocking bubble?
No, I think you're in a literal metal and plastic clear bubble. I think you're living in a bubble. And I think you have to do something about it.
Do you think I need to then take the show on the road? Do you think I need to go and actually take this podcast on the road and see how the rest of America lives? Do you think maybe then I would get some answers? Listen, people, help me out here a little bit, okay? Bail me out. Am I missing something here? Am I living in this bubble where everybody I meet seems to be able to create whatever they want to create? Because I truly believe I can be a judge, okay?
I believe you can be anything that you want. I'm just saying you happen to be doing it inside of a bubble.
I know. Just because I'm doing it in a bubble right now doesn't mean I'm in a bubble.
But you are.
I know, but they virtually don't know that.
But, I mean, truth be told.
All right, so listen, I'm in a bubble right now, and I'm staring at the ocean, and I'm talking to all of you. But my idea, I think, rings true, and this is something that the reality is, because this is a crazy reality today, because I want to be the judge. I truly believe that divorce court should be a people's court. Let the people decide. Let them decide. Bring all your friends. Bring all the people that have met you. Bring all the people that saw your shitty fucking dynamic together, right? Hear me out. Okay? Allow them to be the jury of your peers.
Wow. That's intense.
Think about it.
I am.
Okay? So think about two people who used to fuck each other now decide to fuck one another in a different way. Their mother-in-law is there. Their father-in-law is there. Their brother-in-law is there. Their cousins are there. And let them fucking decide the outcome. Because they all know, because people can lie when it comes down to divorce. People lie about stories and lie about everything else, but the family knows the truth. And the family would most likely protect the children more so than a judge would.
Brilliant.
What do you think of that?
Highly entertaining. Very dramatic. Probably somewhat traumatic.
The kids wouldn't be there.
Oh, I mean, it wouldn't just be traumatic for the kids. It'd probably be traumatic for, just about everyone involved. But, that's high drama. It's kind of what our culture thrives on.
So would this be a reality show now?
Sounds like it would be.
So it wouldn't be after Judge Judy. It wouldn't be Judge Judy, Judge Wapner, Judge David.
Something like that.
So you think it would be more nighttime show?
I don't know. I mean, could be daytime.
Could be daytime drama between General Hospital and General Divorce Court.
Could be.
All right, anyway, this is one of these podcasts that you listen to and you think to yourself, what is the fucking point? Was there a point? The point is, in life, I'm trying to think of something clever right now, because that's what they're waiting for. They're waiting for the clever end.
Well, the way I see it is, in your life, being who you are, you've managed to live inside a bubble and bring people into your bubble and create the life that you envision for yourself, whatever it is, as a dating coach, as a disgruntled divorcee, or as divorce court judge.
I can be whatever I want?
Absolutely.
And every day I can change that character.
Totally, and you can do it inside this bubble or outside the bubble.
So basically what we're saying is that you create your own bubble every single day. Whatever you choose to live in, however you choose your life.
That's right.
If you want to be a divorce court judge, if you want to be a life coach at 24, live some life, please. Otherwise, I'll make fun of you. If you want to be Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, if you want to be a surfer, you can do whatever you want to do. Only you hold yourself back.
That's absolutely right.
Isn't that great? I always find a way to fucking turn into self-help. Anyway, this reality check was a little out there, a little trippy. You might wonder if I'm stoned right now. I'm not.
You're high on life.
I'm high on life. And I also realize that I've got these crazy, wacky ideas that I want to bring out into the world. So if you know of a person who can get me in front of a person, who can get me in front of another person, I will get certified online to become a judge, and I will do the People's Divorce Court, because that would be fun. And it might actually save some marriages in the way, or scare the shit out of some people about lying in court. 12-minute daily reality check today, not 10, but 12. I'm out. I'm done. Mia, if they need help in getting deeper in their life, tell them where they can reach you.
Right here in David Wygant's bubble.
Beautifully well done and said.